I'm a professional TV makeup artist and these are all the foundations I own. Let's rate them from worst to best. I'm actually so intrigued to see what is my favorite foundation, so let's find out together. I have 11 foundations in total. I'm going to start from worst and like work myself up. 11th place, I'm going to go for the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Niacinamide Skin Tint. Further down the line, I'm going to show you my best affordable foundation, but this just isn't it. I just don't think it sits well on my rosacea type skin. For oilier skin types, this would be really nice, but it just doesn't cut it for me. In 10th place, I'm going to take the Revlon Color Stay 24 Long Wear. This is really nice as an affordable foundation if you like more of that mattified airbrushed sort of look. I like it because it's hydrating, it's not drying, but what I don't like about it is that it sits in my fine lines a bit throughout the day. Again, there's a better affordable foundation that's in this lineup. It's more like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation. It's starting to get really hard for me now. I think you're going to be really shocked by this, but by Mario, the Surreal Skin Foundation is going to be my 9th place. It's almost like metallic color and it doesn't sit on my skin very well. It sits like on top of my skin. Because I have redness around my nose area and a little bit of rosacea, it never really blends into my skin. Maybe I need to play around with this more. I wanted to like it, I just couldn't like it. This is just not for me personally, but I know that I have a very neat situation with my red nose and it's quite pricey for what it is. This is what I'm gonna pick for 9th place. This is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. As you can see, I have used it quite a bit. I need a lot of this on my face for me to feel comfortable. It's got SPF 30 in it, which makes a really good foundation when you're on holiday. It's for a lot of people, but just not for me. This one is sticking out the most to me right now. It's the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this foundation, but I'm just not a matte girly. It just doesn't give that glowy vibe, which is what I personally like. Feels really contradicting because I do use this a lot on my clients. I use this with other foundations quite often. I'll put this in the center of the face and then put a different foundation on the outside of the face. I wouldn't necessarily put it all over my face. I do love this foundation, so it's really hard for me. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna put this as 6th place. It's the Urban Decay Face Bond. A lot of influencers are talking about this and raving about it. When I put this on for the first time, I was like, ooh, this feels amazing on. So lightweight, ticks a lot of boxes for me. After a couple of hours, it started to oxidize and separate around my chin area. It isn't ideal because I'm a lazy girl and I don't like touching it. We're on to the top 5. This is where it gets so hard. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This is in 5th place for me. It's just, oh, this is tough because I do really love this and I use this on a lot of clients. It's in my pro kit. Especially like it on more mature clients or people that can get away with not wearing a lot on their face. Unfortunately, I'm not that person. Like, I do like more full coverage. It doesn't hide my redness on my nose and that's why it's in 5th place. It's like a satin finish, I'd say. If you like foundation looking like skin, then this one's for you. I can't believe I put this in 5th place, but I'm intrigued to see what's next. In 4th place, I'm gonna have to pick the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This is the affordable foundation. Can't stress enough, if you are on a budget and you want that luxurious foundation finish, this is the foundation for you. Works so well on so many different skin types. It gives a natural radiant finish, so I would definitely say that this was a dupe for the long wear foundation from NARS. It's my favorite drugstore foundation, hands down. Long wearing and actually lasts on the skin. In my opinion, skin tints are more light to medium coverage. This is definitely minimum medium coverage, so ignore the skin tint aspect because I do think that's a bit of a marketing thing. If you want to see an application of this, please let me know. I think I'm gonna pick the NARS Radiant Long Wear as number 3. I love this foundation, I just don't reach for it all the time, like every day. For a nighttime look though, I always reach for it. This is the foundation I'll use on you if you come to me for makeup. This foundation has long wearing ability like no other foundation I've ever seen before. Controls your oils really well. Radiant, but not too greasy looking. If anything, it sits more mattified than radiant. If you asked me what my favorite foundation was about 2 years ago, this is the foundation I would have said. This is my OG. This was my day one. The IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I've got it on my skin at the moment. It's great for specific skin types, hence why it's in 2nd place. It's a great foundation. I would always recommend this to anyone that needs color correcting. Got high pigmentation in your skin. If you've got a lot of redness or psoriasis or problematic skin, this is perfect. It's sensitive skin friendly. It has anti-aging qualities in there. It also has SPF 50 in there, so you're gonna have protection. When I put it on, I feel like I'm doing a spa treatment on my face because you can smell all the skincare qualities in there. You only need like 1 to 2 pumps per time you use it. It's a foundation that I reach for a lot. The reason it's in 2nd place is because I can't use this on everyone. That leaves the NARS Light Reflecting in first place. As time's gone on, this has grown on me and grown on me. It's more of like, I'd say, a medium coverage foundation. Light reflecting qualities in there to give you the most buttery looking skin. It's also a skincare infused foundation, which for me works well for my sensitive skin. Oily skin, dry skin, combination skin, problematic skin, this is for you. Can we all agree that this is number one? What other foundation is better than NARS Light Reflecting? Let me know in the comments. As always, all the foundations will be linked down below, and I will see you next time.